Hey guys, it's Sawda back again. I know it's been a while, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to focus on the present tense. So as you can see, today's video is going to be a bit of a talky one about revision, exams and all that stuff, because that's all that's on my mind right now. So that's really on everyone's mind if you're in education of some sort. Yeah, hopefully it will be of benefit to somebody. Hopefully to myself as well, because I got struggling that year. But yeah, before you start the video, make sure you click that subscription button somewhere. I haven't really figured out where it is, but it's gonna be somewhere. So click it, and make sure you give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and comment on all that good stuff. And oh, the sun is back. Yeah, enjoy. I don't know how close you are to exams, but this is a general exam thing. If you're trying to revise, if you're trying to learn, it should be revision, not learn. Oh, the sun's gone. Okay. But first thing you've got to do is remove all distractions from your life. As in, if going to uni is going to be a distraction, don't go. I personally don't like the fact that I have to travel and then I have to try to pay some library and then pardon me, I travel, find a place in the library, and then I find my friends and I'm going to talk. So if you know you're going to be a talky person, just don't go. Remove that distraction from your life. Your phone, don't pick it up or turn it off. Or if you're like me and don't like to turn the phone off, put it on do not disturb mode. My friends can testify that I'm not replying. Am I rising though? Let's just say I am. Yeah, I am. But my friends can testify, like, if I say I'm gonna revise, I'm gonna revise. I won't reply to you. If you don't turn your phone off, put your phone on do not disturb mode. Like that's my best friend at this time of year. I discovered it. I love it. I'm gonna use it for a while to come. Sorry, it's gonna be just remove that distraction from your life. The TL is always gonna be there when you get back. The messages are gonna be there. Your friends should also be there if they love you. Your friends should also be revising. If they're not, enemies of progress. Or do you know what I mean? Like, just remove the distractions from your life. Also, a distraction can be your environment. So like, if you know you're going to be if you know you're at home, for example, and mum's gonna call you to do X, Y, and Z, you can't really remove your mum, right? You can't. But then find another environment, because that is a distraction. Or for example, another distraction per se is the time you're revising. So if you know fatigue is going to be an enemy of your progress, don't revise in the middle of the night. Revise when you're awake and you're fresh. Is this camera losing focus? Because I have not clocked how to focus it yet. I know I should really know. I'm ashamed of myself too. But yeah, let's ignore that. Point is, enemies of progress, you have to eliminate them all. That's my first thing. That's one thing that I think everyone struggles with. But you have to literally sit there and deep it. Like, do I want to do well? Yes. So these things have to go. They have to go. Yes, Sawda. Yeah. The second thing is looking after yourself. So making sure you're eating, making sure you're sleeping, making sure you're drinking. Water is key, guys. Water is always key, but especially in this season, you've got to make sure you're drinking your daily required amount of water. Does that make sense? You've got to make sure you're eating right, eating nutritious foods. I'm not trying to say that I'm perfect, but the knowledge is out there, so use it. And I know, for example, when I've got a full sort of satisfied stomach, I'm not going to be thinking about, wow, what am I going to eat? Am I going to eat rice? For my revision sort of thing. Or I'm thirsty. Do you know what I mean? It helps with focus, and I guess it's kind of related to the first thing I said about distractions. You don't want to distract yourself with something like food. Alhamdulillah, for me, I'm at home, the fridge is always full, the cupboard's always full. Some people out there maybe at uni, empty cupboards, just fill it with rice. Rice is a good one, rice is bae. Fill it with bread, things that are going to fill you, but also fill it with nutritious stuff as well. Don't give in to eating junk or eating excessive amounts of junk, because it's not going to help your mind, it's not going to help your revision, it's not going to help your exams, it's not going to help you at the end of the day. Next one, I don't know when you're going to see this video again, because you know, my exams are soon, and I don't know when to edit this, but I don't know why I'm here, like, doing a video. Am I procrastinating? Yes, I am. And sleeping, oh my gosh, guys, even if you're not eating and drinking, yeah, sleep. I mean, eat and drink, please, if you can. You should be able to, hopefully. But even if you're not eating and drinking, sleeping is key, guys. For example, last year, Ramadan, 82 exams, they didn't really mix well. Obviously we can't do much, but you have to try and make a situation work for you. But I definitely didn't make my sleep work for me. I was getting back from exams and trying to revise. Honestly, if I can go back, I'll just sleep, because you're already kind of having disjointed and fragmented sleep already, and your body's already tired from the lack of eating, but the waking up as well. Yeah, I definitely realized how much the sleep was affecting my performance. If you are someone who's fasting, may Allah make it easy for you. It's not going to be, or easier for you, because it's not going to be easy. That's not the point. But it's doable. Like, it's totally doable. If you're going to be doing your exams, your Ramadan, and obviously food's not there, maybe like get into the practice of fasting now, let your body know what it is. I just thought, oh, I'm gonna walk into exam, no, practice. Like you're practicing papers, practice how your body's gonna perform. Sleep is so key, and it's so so closely related to performance. Like, there's so many studies out there. I'm not saying read them now, because you should be revising or doing exams. I don't know when you're gonna see this video, but honestly guys, I could do a whole video about Ramadan and whatnot, but basically the key thing I'll take from my experience at least is sleeping on time, sleeping well, making the most out of a sleep. Just sleep. Like, I can't stress sleep enough. I just can't. Like, I'm a big fan of sleep, even though I don't really sleep well. I should really sleep well. Like I said, it's a reminder to myself as well. If you're at a point where you're just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to go over, I don't know what to revise, maybe you missed a couple lectures, maybe you didn't go to a couple lessons, okay, let's try and make the good of the situation by fine-tuning your revision. So you can do that in 2 ways. Go over the notes and go over the lectures, and go over the slides, or go over whatever you have resource-wise, and summarize. I'm a visual learner, so like I like to see things. I love colour, felt tips and fine lines. Yeah. But anyway, summarizing things in mind maps, and going over those every now and again. But the key is, if you don't like that, the key is summarizing information. Like, you can't, especially if you didn't go to lectures or lessons or whatnot, you can't expect to learn everything from September to now, right? What you can do though is just take the key bits out and just put them on paper and just learn those. Obviously it's not maybe going to be as good, but it's a bit tight now, so you have to make the best of a situation. Also, to help do that, and just to help in general, practice papers. I don't know how many keys I'm going to give you, but this is another key, right? If you're not using practice papers, do you really want to pass? That's the question. Like, I didn't appreciate, I appreciated them, I use them, they're my best friend, and they're still my best friend, but we kind of distant now, because at uni, they don't give as many practice papers. So if you have them, or if you have any, just use them. Use them by doing them, use them by looking over the mark schemes if you have them, because I don't have many. Use them to understand what the examiner wants, and how the examiner answers the question, and how the examiner thinks. Also, going back to what I said before about summary, sometimes taking the information from the mark scheme is the best way to learn it. Like OCR last year, if you know about OCR mark schemes, yeah, you know they want a mark scheme answer. They don't want your knowledge, they want a mark scheme answer. So take it, put it down, get that mark, honey, get that mark. Do you know what I mean? You need to organize your time effectively. You can't just be floating about and thinking, oh yeah, exams are coming, it's May, and not be organizing your time and using it effectively. So wake up in the morning. Like, for Muslims out there, stay up after Fajr. Like Fajr, the Prophet ﷺ said something about staying up after Fajr, about how it's productive. Oh sorry, I really need to get back to learning this stuff. I'm pretty sure there is something out there about the productivity of staying up after Fajr and whatnot. So yeah, make the most of that. And I think in general, like, if you're not Muslim and you're not waking up for Fajr like I would and other Muslims would, just waking up early and starting your work in the morning, like, you're going to make the most of the day. If you wake up at 2, the day is gone. Like my mum likes to say, what are you doing? The day is gone. Like, literally the day is gone. You're in the afternoon, honey. Like, why are you doing that? And then you're going to bed at 2, then you're wondering why you can't wake up for your exams, you're gonna miss it. No, let's not even go there. Just wake up early and stuff, and organize the time. I like to write down what you're gonna do in a day. So 8 o'clock, let's start work, right? 8 o'clock, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this from 1 o'clock, I'm gonna do this from 6 o'clock, and I'm gonna sleep at 10 o'clock. I'm not saying it always works, but when I do stick to that, I see so much more in my revision, so much more in my day than if I just wake up and I just, oh, I feel like doing this, I feel like doing that. You get me? If you're Muslim like me, organizing your day around the salah, because you should be doing it anyway, but it helps with revision. So I can do this before dhuhr, and for this between dhuhr and asr, I can do this, I can do this and that between asr and maghrib, and yeah. But then don't put too many things in a day. Productivity coaches and all them people, I like to watch those people and listen to those people because I like that kind of stuff. They like to say you shouldn't put more than 3 things in a day, and I think it makes sense. If you put 20 things a day, realistically, are you realistically gonna do it? Probably not. And also you've overwhelmed yourself, like, oh, I've got 20 things to do in a day, and that may hinder your actual ability to do it. Whereas if you've got 3 things to do in a day, or a lesser amount, or more realistic amount, you're more likely to do them. Especially if you're one of those last minute people, you haven't got much time. Obviously use that resource of time effectively, and hopefully it will all work out. Exams are also a very stressful time of the year, understandably. The pressure to do well is like there, right? So one thing I started this year in particular is finding methods to de-stress. Just get the stress out of the system, because stress, some people can argue stress will make you do work, and I guess the pressure will make you do things. Like sometimes if you've only got 20 minutes to learn it, by force you learn it, but at the same time the stress can also hinder your concentration because you're too busy stressing, right? So find ways to de-stress. Naps are great, but don't overdo it. I know some people take a nap and then wake up the next day. Naps are great. Naps are also sunnah. So that's an extra bonus points. What do I like to do for breaks? Eating. Another way I like to de-stress is by going to the gym. I'm about that life now. Yeah. But literally there's a lot of evidence, a lot of scientific knowledge about the benefits of exercise. One of them being 2 of them being increasing concentration. 3 of them being increasing concentration, allowing you to sleep better, because when you've done that workout during the day, you just have to go to bed, like, finish. And 3, what's it? This is 4 things. Releasing endorphins. Those are feel-good hormones that make you feel good and make you feel less stressed. And I think that's very, very, very useful to have in this time period. So if you haven't got maybe a gym membership, go for a jog. Outside is free. Do something in your house, even walk, like even something like walking down the road rather than taking the bus. It can help. It's just a way of exercising, and yeah, therefore getting the benefits of exercise and hopefully helping your revision and your exams. As long as you put your all into it, you won't lose, you won't fail. I mean, hopefully you won't fail actually, like, get a U, but you won't fail in the sense that you haven't failed yourself. Like, if you've put your work and you've done the best, if you've tried, like, be content with what you get at the end. Hopefully that'll be great. And yeah, I can't really summarize this properly. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to my channel for the next video that hopefully should be coming soon. Bear with me, it's exam season, you know, it's a bit tight, but I'll be back, like I said I would be, yeah? I'll be back. Bye guys!